Hello everyone, so welcome back to my channel, and again this is Guela. So right now I'm going to talk about some tips on how are you going to pass your demo class. So the demo class, that is actually the last part of your application. So if you're going to pass the demo class, so you are already a teacher here in ACADSOC. Yes. So for me, that is like the most challenging part of your application. So yes, first you have the interview, and then you have the training, and then finally you have the demo class. So here, if you're watching this video now, maybe you are done with your training, maybe your demo will be tomorrow, or maybe you just like pass by with this video and you just want to know about ACADSOC. So right now I'm going to tell you some tips on how are you going to pass your demo class. But before that, I just want to congratulate and I just want to shout out my friends Princess April Boyster from Davao and Vio Angelo Sapiran from Manila for passing the demo class. Yay, congratulations guys. So anyway, it's your turn now, and yes, I will be sharing 10 tips on how are you going to pass your demo class. You ready? Right now, let's start with number 1. Okay, so this one, maybe you're done. If you are done with the training, when you're done with the training, make sure you have reviewed everything that the trainer told you to do so during the demo class. So yes, because they are going during the training. For those who don't take the training yet, or for those who are about to take the training, so yes, they are going to discuss everything there. So please listen carefully, do some take note, and yes, you can do some screenshots so that like right after, or like after the training, you can still have some notes for you to review what are the things that has been discussed during the training. Okay, so yes, that's number 1. Don't forget everything that the trainer told you during the training. Okay, next, number 2. Okay, master the lesson. Make sure you have mastered the lesson that you're going to discuss. Yes, actually, there is like a tendency that they will change the material after an hour or after 30 minutes, that one. So you need to refresh and refresh and refresh the website, okay? For example, let's say after the training, you see a material that is updated there, but maybe that's not the final material that you're going to use. So you need to refresh it again and again. And usually, most of the time, the materials that they do have during the demo class is the Learn and Talk 3. Learn and Talk 3, this one, yes, it includes some vocabularies, some expressions, and a long article. The article is quite long, and then the last part is the discussion. You're going to ask some questions that is regarding to the article that you have during the class. Actually, it's kind of long topic, but it still depends on the student. It still depends on the student. If the student is actually like advanced level of students, so there's like a high tendency that you can finish the lesson. But yes, sometimes since you're running out of time, because every class only takes 25 minutes, so if you cannot finish the class, it's okay. Just do some recap and do everything that you need to do during the class. Okay, and yes, make sure you have mastered the lesson and you prepare about that, so that every time when the student asks you something, you can answer. You yourself must master the lesson. Okay, number 3. Remember that you're the one who will gonna bring the good atmosphere during the entire class. So from the time that the student will answer the call Yes, from the time that the student will answer the call. So grade it in a nice way. Grade it in a nice way. Remember that it's not what you say, but it's how you say it. So, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So it depends on how you say it. Okay, so like me, usually when they answer the call, this is what I often say. Let's greet first. Good morning. Oh, can you hear me clearly? That one. You should sound and look natural. You should sound and look natural. Don't make it obvious that you are reading something or like you're searching something or what. So just make it natural. So it's pretty normal if you feel nervous. Yes, it's normal, but yes, just try to practice to hide that feeling inside. Smile, okay? Enjoy the class. Number 5, encourage the student to speak. Don't talk all the time. Correct the students' mispronounced words and the grammar mistakes. Make sure that you type it on a chat box. It's very important that you update everything in the chat box. Yeah, it's very important. Number 6, make the discussion interesting. Make the class interesting. You can ask some extended questions so that yes, you can go like furthermore, or you can test his or her listening and speaking skills. So just like earlier, our lesson is actually Learn and Talk 3. It's all about like the Olympics in Brazil. So since we talk about Olympics, I also asked some questions like about sports, if he or she likes some sports, she's doing some sports or what. So yes, make the student feel that it's fun to learn English. Make him or her feel comfortable with your class. Number 7. Number 7. Yes, usually the article is quite long. So since the article is quite long, try to ask the student if he or she want to read it alternately. Like you're going to read the first paragraph and then he's going to read the second paragraph, that one, alternately. Or he or she wants to read everything in the article by herself or by himself. So try to ask first before you're going to say, okay, let's say his or her name is Jane. Her name is Jane. Okay, Jane, please read everything in the article. No, ask first. Ask the student first, because yes, there are different types of students here. You can encounter different types of student here. So we must ask what they want, or like what are their things that they want to improve for themselves, that one, so that we can basically know what and how are we going to handle them during the entire class. Yes, this is number 8 tip. So this one, we only have 25 minutes to do the class. So you need to multitask and typing and listening to the student and like correcting everything. So this one, to save more time, this is what I did before during my demo class. I type everything on my notepad. I type it there, my example sentences, my personal example sentences with the words that we have in the lesson, and also with the like the possible questions that the student might ask, and also with the advices. Let's say I just assume what are the weaknesses of the student. Let's say the pronunciation or the listening skill or the speaking skills. So I already type it down there on what are the things that they will do or how they are going to improve their weaknesses, so that I can send it to them on the chat box during the class, because they are very particular on like typing on the chat box. So if you're like really fast in typing, so maybe you cannot it's no need for you to do that. But like me, when I started, I'm not really good in typing. It takes so much time for me to do that. So that's what I did before. Yeah, and it's kind of helpful. Yes, because like You need to multitask, like listening and what and so on. So yes, with all the materials as well that you are going to use during the lesson. So just a tip of advice. Yeah, this is number 9. Number 9 tip. Number 9, be mindful of the time. We only have 25 minutes to do everything, and you know what, 25 minutes is just like a short period of time. So this one, call the student 1 minute before the class, because like there is a tendency that the student won't answer you right away or what. So call 1 minute before the class, and then 2 minutes before the class will end. 2 minutes before the class will end, do the recap. Ask the student if he or she have some questions, and then don't forget to appreciate the strengths of the student that you have noticed during the class, and after that, give some advice on how he or she is going to improve the weaknesses. Don't forget to give the advice. That's what they want, because they are very they really want to improve themselves. So they are looking forward to you on how are they going to improve themselves, especially in speaking English. This is the last tip that I'm going to give you, number 10. Smile, okay? Smile. And this one, just go with the flow. Go with the flow, because yes, it depends on what type of student you will have. Not every student is the same. So just go with the flow, build a good connection with the student, make the class interactive, avoid dull moments, and yes, don't be nervous. It's okay. You can do it. You can pass the demo. Yeah. So those are the 10 tips that I could give to you, because yes, a lot of people were asking, Teacher Guela, please give me some tips to pass the demo, or this one. So yes, those are some tips that I could give you, and yes, just give your best. Prepare. Yes, don't forget to check everything, like your internet connection, your laptop, your headset, everything before the class. Check everything so that you can have like a good flow during the class. Okay, and this one, I wish you all the best, and I know you can pass the demo. Just think positive and you can get that. Anyway, I hope this video helps you. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And thank you so much for my subscribers. Yes, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much, guys. Bye. Oh, I also forgot to tell you, I also have here the criteria that they are going to check during the demo. So if you want me to send it to you, just send me a message on my messenger account. And yes, you can click that down there below. I included in my description, so just message me. That's all. Bye.